voices inside my head. See voices behind the wall, uplifting the underdog. We fighting above the law.
Okay, the cats are fighting. Hi everyone. Hey Sharon. Hey Kylan. Hey Angela. We have slow mode or whatever it's called. What's it called again? Slow chat on.
Hello everybody.
Hey Natasha. Hey Lucia. Hey, the truth from Donna. We may have to slow down. It's jumping. Hey, Broken Peace. Grandma, Mama. Wandering Hearts. I've learned a lot. Molly Brown. Molly Brown Uptown. Cat's Eye. Kiko. Amberly. Miss BB. Sam, I am. If I'm missing people, I'm sorry. The chat's kind of jumping. I'm on my phone. Timmy Ayo. Hey, Lori. Amy. Okay, so before I forget, you know, I like to thank people when we get goodies sent. I like to do it at the beginning of the show because y'all know I will forget if we, you know, well, when I get on a roll or on a rant, I forget. Let's see. Are we on my phone? Oh,
Yes.
okay. Do you see him, y'all? What a nerd. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on here. I fucked up this PayPal thing, but there was no card in this Amazon package that we got, but it was the banana powder that I had on my wish list, and then one of my favorite eye creams. Hey Jay. So I do not know who sent this to me because there was no paper in there, but thank you very much. Whoever sent this to me, I really, really appreciate it. I will be doing a whole little makeover thing. I've got a package of makeup on the way from Chrissy. I got Mr. got me hair extensions for Christmas. So I was just I might wait till closer to his birthday. And then we'll do it live probably on Jay's channel. And then we'll see. We'll get maybe his reaction when he comes home from work.
Mm-hmm.
He took it off.
Yes.
Oh man. Okay, so I want to show you guys something. So again, thank you for the eye cream and the banana powder. My daughters will be jealous.
Thank you, 616 Love.
Welcome to the crazy train. Choo choo.
I've been a member for 3 months.
3 months. Oh, it showed me green. Oh, 3 months on the crazy train. Well, by now you know there's no seatbelts on this bitch. Mm-hmm. Thank you for staying. Crystal D. Shuby Mom. I did trim like just a little bit. I took his like beard trimmer thing, and I just took the very, very like frayed ends of them and shaved them off. Oh no, we don't need them anyway. Well, we're going off-roading in this haunted ass, torn down, crazy train that is definitely off the tracks all the time. Hey Gigi. Hey Vet Girl. Oh, thank you, Vet Girl. Yeah, that was really fun. I'm glad I didn't just cancel Frankie. Okay, so I asked Mr. Sandman. Oh, really quick before I forget, I don't know if she's in here, but it's Tiffany Sheree's looking ass's birthday today. So if she's not in here right now, she'll probably be in here later, or she'll listen to this like tomorrow or something when she's not trying to have the time of her life. But we just want to wish her a very happy birthday. She's one of our mods on all of our channels that we have. She is awesome, huge supporter. And just in case she does listen, baby, would you sing your birthday song for her? Sheree looking at us.
Tiffany Sheree looking at us.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tiffany. Looking at us. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Yay! Hey, Maligator. Hey, Kiko. Sugar Mom, Snow Girl, everyone coming in here. So, if you listen back to this, because I don't see you in chat yet, happy birthday. Thank you for what you do for all the platforms. Hope you're having the time of your life right now, girl. Okay, so I want to pull up. I don't even know what to go over first. There's just so much. So much. Okay, we're gonna go to this beautiful bitch voices behind the wall.
Tea yummy.
And we're gonna go first. Okay, there's just so much wrong. Holy shit. Okay, let's start with what I wrote to the Sandman since Don has been arrested. Oh, I'm on my phone. Okay. Or no. Yeah, I am. Never mind. Okay. Okay, I said, Tim, what will you do now? And this was he responded at 10:09 p.m. I was sleeping, I think. So that was shortly after Don had got arrested. And he said, well, with the changes, I will be covering this for now. I will share all information with Candus and Don as able. Thank you for your prayers. Yes, we are working to protect all Amber Alert families from these kinds of attacks and abuse. Hopefully laws can be set in motion for that and also make it illegal to share private phone conversations without parties' consent of doing so. Please remember Candus. She is well protected, but naturally she's missing her husband deeply. Anybody hear a mention of Wyatt, Josie, Waylon, Summer? Is she missing any of them? Mr. Sandman, are you forgetting something? Because that was a really shitty, like, for a PR man right there, you fucked up, dude. You are not a good PR management. You fucked up right there. That would have been a great time. Hey, Cher, thanks for reaching out, the prayers and all that bullshit you throw in there. But yeah, right now she's deeply hurt because her daughter is still missing, her sons are not home, and her husband is currently in jail. Shit, they should have been paying me. And that reminds me, Tim, who's paying your check? Who are you getting money from? He's saying he's management, right? So what is your cut and where are you getting it from? Actually, let me not hide behind my camera, Mr. Sandman. Because I would love to know who's cutting your check. Candus has a monetized channel. She could be doing lives, she'd get the super chats because there's still a lot of suckers out there that believe in her bullshit. We don't on this platform. Voices behind the wall. I don't. This isn't my husband's channel. This is how I feel, and I can say how I feel. So no, absolutely not. Where is her missing her kids so deeply? Because he didn't say that. So then my response to that before blocking him is, "You're a sick man, Sandman." Like, what do you say to that? And I didn't even realize that that was missing in there. I'm like, what the fuck? Until someone pointed it out when I posted it. They're like, wait, so she misses her husband, but what about her kids? And I'm like, oh, absolutely right. Like, what the actual fuck? Welcome to the crazy train. Loves Jesus. Choo choo.
Jesus.
Oh, and in case Lips listens later, I think she's live right now, but welcome to the crazy train. Choo choo. She's been wanting me to say that. How have you not liked my posts? You don't like my shit.
You're on there as yourself.
No. No. Oh, it's you. Oh! I bet I go to Jayis4Justice and her stuff's liked. I'm looking right now.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I'm looking. Was my shit not liked, but Jay's was. You guys were all gonna look at it.
I was working.
I'm checking.
Go ahead.
I'm checking. Oh, it's live now though.
Yeah, not like. Yeah.
Just
That would have been a huge spike, by the way. It was.
yeah. Okay. Back to seriousness. We gotta laugh. It's only a matter of time before dawn. Oh, there's no response to that at all. Well, I'm streaming on JJ.
Jayis4Justice Podcast looking ass.
Yeah. Did she change her name? Oh, that's funny.
Is that actually her?
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, cool little child. See what it says.
Okay. Oh, that's because I just went there. I'm like, she is.
Yeah, she's the top search.
She is a top search.
Did you just search her?
It is.
Phone searching, looking ass.
Phone searching, looking at it.
It is.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Did it do out of there? Look at that shit. Oh, that's why I love that girl. Okay.
So funny.
Can you imagine her on Dateline interview? And tonight we have Jayis4Justice looking ass podcast. I can't. That is funny shit.
Maybe they did.
Okay. Sandman. Sandman. Where is your check coming from?
Bum, 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 bum,
I want to
bum,
know
bum,
your
bum.
percentage. Because I'm guessing Kris Jenner gets like 30%.
I don't know.
And he looks like a Kris Jenner looking ass.
Mr. Sandman, cut me a check.
For real, where's it coming from?
Be my young because my life's a wreck.
And let's look up. I want to look. Let's fucking do this. What's the channel name again? Oh, Don Wells Family Official. Some stupid bullshit. Oh, Don Wells. 13.700 something. And they get the views, right? 15,000 views. Okay, so like we know. So, who texted me? Oh, Jay. Why is Joseph? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Anyway, they could be doing lives and getting super chats and stuff like that. Like, even if she wanted that to, let's say, be her job, right? I mean, like, I want YouTube to be my job. I would love Mr. Cher to quit his job, so you can't even hate on that, right? It's monetized. There's ads on it. Who's getting that money? Why do we have Candus Wells e-begging? Yeah, I said it. Thank you so much. Why do we have her doing that? And I don't really give a shit the creators that I see out there like, oh, why is she saying that she should be making money up off her own baby's back, but you sure are banking off of her baby's back. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Because what are all these people going to be saying when TBI and everyone comes out with the evidence that, like, I'm sorry, but I literally heard her say that she, like, okay, the things that me and Mr. Cher sent to TBI, I'm sorry, she didn't want kids. I think today she's living her best life. I think she got what she wanted. She said in the recording, the kids were a hassle and, you know, that they could be better now and be more in love now. Well, we know her and her mom didn't like Donnie, and I've known all along that Candus has had a plan to try and get Donnie in trouble. They've had this code word and all this bullshit, and I've told you about they have something on each other, right? So now she doesn't have her husband either. If you think that for 1 minute, I believe she's up there crying, oh my gosh, for Summer, oh, my husband. No, maybe she's up there nervous as shit, though, that he's going to roll on her. Sandman, what are you going to do there? And what do you mean she's protected? How much does the protection cost? Who's protecting her? Why is she protected? And why does she only miss her husband? I did not see all the other members. Tammy Lou, Gem of the Geminis. Welcome to Christ Train. So, okay. There's something else I want to bring up too. This is a news article. They could have it wrong, but now we've had media have so much wrong. It's not even funny. They couldn't even get the date right multiple times. This is different media, and they have printed that I read today. So this is a new article. And it says, last week, Summer's family released an emotional video on her 6th birthday as the hunt to find her continues. Summer was last seen on June 15, 2021, outside her family's home in Rogersville, Tennessee. It is believed she went missing when she was playing with toys in the basement. Her mother, Bly, went to check on her later that evening, but found the basement empty and the door was unlocked. Mr. Sandman, you need to help me make sense of this, because this is not the original story. I thought she turned her back, so while you're protecting her, maybe you should speak on her behalf and fix this, because this is not the I turned my back for 2 to 10 minutes. This makes it sound like she was gone somewhere for a couple hours. We are missing 2 to 3 hours in the time frame here. What's it called?
Timeline.
Timeline. Mr. Sandman. I'm smarter than you give me credit for, sir. And you're already fucking up as PR management, sir. Who's paying your check, sir? What is your cut, sir? I'm gonna read that one more time. And
Oh, Will Maddock. Hey, buddy.
Zach.
Old biker buddy.
Hi, biker buddy. Last week, Summer's family released an emotional video on her 6th birthday as the hunt to find her continues. Sure does. We're going on 8 months in like 6 days.
About that,
7 days.
15th.
Summer was last seen on June 15, 2021, outside her family's home in Rogersville, Tennessee. It is believed she went missing when she was playing with toys in the basement. Her mother, Bly, went to check on her later that evening, but found the basement empty and the door unlocked. Now, was the door locked or was it unlocked? Did she change that like every interview we hear? Her mother, Bly, went to check on her later that evening. Doesn't sound like her mother, Bly, turned her back for 2 minutes. That's different.
It is.
And they can say that the media got this wrong all they want, but I think this is very strategic, you guys. And that fits the timeline more, because we are missing 2 to 3 hours out of the timeline. Will you pull up the news interview where she talks, where she turned her back to? You remember what one?
Like the first.
Yeah, I think it was the first one. I think we should listen to that again. We're going to pull up the first news clip where she's talking about what happened again. Thank you, Valerie. Mr. Sandman, how did you start with the Wells? Who called you, or did you call them? Who invited you to the vigils, or did you invite yourself? Who pays you? Let me share. Thank you. Thank you for that. And I mean, I have a good idea who's paying that check. Mm-hmm. And we saw it with Chris McDonough. She said the same thing. I'm not going to pull up Chris McDonough's video. He'll probably strike me again. But we see in the interview, I think she changes it from 2 minutes to, on his interview, says maybe it was like, I want to say she said about 10 minutes. Even that article does not make sense for even 10 minutes because just how it's worded. Sure, it could be how the journalist, worded it. That's fine and dandy. But this, in my head, matches the timeline even more. Did you leave her there for a few hours? Were you like, what the hell? That's a good question, Carol. That's kind of my thoughts because, Candus, she is well protected, but naturally she's missing her husband deeply. I haven't even heard her say she's missing her kids deeply. I haven't heard her say she misses Summer deeply. No. No. Mr. Sandman, make this make fucking sense for me. I am the Christmas fairy from Scrooge. Yeah. Let me check that out. Maybe. Let me. Susan H. didn't need to be timed out for that. Ask me why am I calling Sandman Sir, because he doesn't deserve that respect. But it's not necessarily I'm giving him respect. I'm also kind of just being a bit, stroking the narcissistic ego. Why is Candus getting donations? She's free now. She can get a job. Well, even if she wanted to use her YouTube channel, she's making money off of that. But if she was to do lives, you already know, and she's got the view time, she could do that. I mean, I'm sure we're actually going to see that. But again, who's getting the money then? Like this, just why is she begging? Like they've been getting money all along, you guys. This is true. People have been sending them donations, and yes, money has been coming into them. Where is Summer, Candus? Pressure campaign, because who's gonna talk first, do we think? Candus or Don? Write it in the chat for me. Who is going to talk first? That will be interesting. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how to do the poll in here, but okay, so Don, I see Don, neither Don for show, Candus, absolutely Don, Candus. Okay, we got a couple Candus, but mostly it looks like the winner would be Don for the vote. Why would this guy advise against legal counsel? Why? Oh, exactly that girl. Thank you for that, by the way. I'm sorry I didn't see that before, Candus. So we've got more Don votes than Candus. It does make me think of Reverend Donna's vision in someone in cuffs leading to Summer. And that's what I am praying for really hard at this point. And yeah, Don's not going to be too happy that Candus is out there living her life. And he's in jail. Now, I did have a sick thought. If there was higher ups involved, could he get hurt in jail or something? Would he talk? Because maybe he would be afraid of getting hurt or an Epstein suicide or something. I don't know, but that's crazy conspiracy talk, so we won't do that tonight. But I mean, will he talk? I don't know. But I do not think he wants to be in jail while his wife's living it up. Frank Light. Yes, Frank Light. Yes, that's what I read.
My mother
Segregation.
were planting flowers. And we went in after we got done washing our hands, and she got a piece of candy from Grandma. And she wanted to go back over and see her brothers. And I said, okay. And I walked her all the way over to the porch. And I watched her walk into the kitchen where the boys were watching TV. And I told the boys, I said, watch Summer. I'll be back. And within 2 minutes, I came back. And I asked the boys where their sister was. And they said, she went downstairs, Mom, to play with her toys in the playroom. I said, okay. And I yelled downstairs for her a couple times. And I didn't get no answer, which was unusual because usually she always answers me. And so I went down there to check, and she was nowhere in sight.
Now, Bly says she believes Summer was abducted. However, TBI says the circumstances surrounding her disappearance still remains unclear. More than 560 tips have come in since the 5-year-old.
Okay. Now that sounds a lot different. Right? That sounds a lot different than, let me read it again. I'm going to read it properly. Okay. Can you stop the echo? Okay, last week, Summer's family released an emotional video on her 6th birthday as the hunt to find her continues. Summer was last seen on June 15, 2021, outside her family's home in Rogersville, Tennessee. It is believed she went missing when she was playing with toys in the basement. Her mother, Bly, went to check on her later that evening, but found the basement empty and the door unlocked. Mama checking. Hi, Robin. Hey, Bees Knees. Oh, that's a sad thought, Misty. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, she's a horrible liar. This case is sick in every way. I want to see Candus out working. Stop sending money to these people. Well, yeah, I'm telling, like, there's just, I can't, I just don't understand. I don't know. I to each their own. You want to feel good sending her money, then that's okay, whatever. I would worry more about getting her help instead of like the money, because and if it's my understanding the car is paid for in full, so I mean the insurance, I guess, every month, because people are like, oh, she has monthly payments, so it might be the insurance payment, which could be $600 a month maybe. But hey, Robin. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, Molly. Oh, you didn't miss too much. Yeah, I'm gonna do something here. Sorry, I'm just looking for something. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Shuby. I thought they said the car was put off. So then we're gonna get right into it. The first question I want you to answer is, are there any 17-year-old females that work at your company currently?
No, I don't think there's any. We have a large company, but there's no 17-year-olds. And I would never work a 17-year-old female. Maybe a male, but not a female.
Okay.
I laughed when I first started that. I laughed.
Well, that will bring us to then, there's no 17-year-old girl that you have working for you. Okay. That's when the
Being on drugs and stuff, I've decided to work by myself because you can't find good help anymore. So, after so many guys, being on drugs and stuff, I've decided to work by myself because you can't find good help anymore. Just can't. But yeah, I'm here by myself. Nobody here.
Hey, ZD. So, you had told me, we're going to go over this because last night, Chris said that he wanted his followers to come and ask us to ask you about your 17-year-old mistress. Apparently she works with you. I do know about the situation. I assume this was a setup, but what?
No, she's a really nice girl, but some older, some younger. But I don't know what her deal is. She's from, United Kingdom. She's a really nice girl, but I don't know. She just, I don't know, I guess she was just lonely. There's been quite a few, actually. Some older, some younger. But I told her, number one, I'm married. And number two, I'm way too.
He said he talks to girls, some older, some younger, but I always let him know I'm married.
For that. If I ever, if me and my wife ever get divorced, I won't ever get it. I've learned a lot over the years, especially not to even be around a 17-year-old. That's just crazy. I'm not feeling this when I was younger, but I've learned a lot over the years, especially not to even be around a 17-year-old. That's just crazy. I'm not feeling this when I was younger, but never again.
When you brought this to me, do you remember what our conversation was and what our thinking was about this girl coming to you?
Yeah, you told me I need to block her right away because it's probably a setup in Chris McDonough. And and that's the reason I blocked her.
So the only reason he blocked a minor girl was because I told him it was a possible setup from Chris McDonough. That's the only reason. Can I ask you, how many people knew about this girl? So there should have only been you, myself, and this girl that knew about the situation, right? So how would Chris know about the situation?
I just told her I'll pray for her that she finds a good man and, and block her for that.
Yep, and that's the situation I know. So the 17-year-old, he'll pray for her to find a good man and then block her. It's funny to me how D and C. Oh, by the way, Candus didn't even care about this, by the way, because I remember. So we video chatted when the Okay, it's funny to me how D and C make money off their daughter, but they raise hell about others, and the others actually care more. Just saying. Okay, I talk about the case. Yes, I do. I report on it, but I make money from YouTube, and I make money from y'all who send me super chats and donations for the channel to allow me to be able to be at home to be doing this every day for everybody. That's how I make money. I don't make money from Don Wells and Candus Wells. And no matter what, YouTube, even if my channel is not monetized, YouTube is making money off of my content that I'm putting on there. That'd be very stupid of me to not take the 45% that's offered to me in that with being on the platform. So yeah, people can bite me with that whole thing. But thank you for the super chat. Now, going over this whole 17-year-old mistress when that came up. And so I had this posted 5 months ago. So what does that bring us to? August. Yeah, August, September. So they were saying that he was talking to a 17-year-old girl. And while you hear here, Don didn't deny it. He just was like, oh, it's a setup. It's a setup. Well, why were you even talking to her to begin with, right? Now, the call that happened about this really kind of made me go, this is weird and strange. So when he video called me, because as soon as this got out, they were like reeling. They're like, oh shit, right? Thank you so much, my dog, for that. So they were reeling. They were like, holy shit, what are we gonna do? Oh, Cher, oh my God. Like he screenshotted me things. He told me a little bit. And so then he kept calling me and I'm like talking to Mr. Cher, I'm like, holy shit, what are we gonna do? Like, what the fuck, right? And so I accept the video call. I call him. It's him and Candus sitting there, and Don with Candus right there, perfectly fine with the conversation being had, like it was every fucking day thing that her husband speaks to minors like this, or just females in general, when that's his wife. Like, to see her sitting there and just being like, she was talking about it like they were friends and not husband and wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. No fucking way. It was really weird, you guys. And thinking now, I'm like, holy shit, that's because they probably, fucking solicit kids together or something weird, whatever. Anyway, my opinion, my channel. But anyways, yeah, it was really weird how okay Candus was with it. It was more just like, put this out there to, please, like, fix this. It was, and Candus was just like, oh, that, but she didn't even care. Like, she didn't care. There was no freaking out on Donald. It was like a very natural occurrence, it seems. It was so fucking weird. Hey, Alex. So that lets me know that this is a normal thing for them, and Candus is okay with him talking to minors. Now, mind you, remember, I talked to Robin. Robin literally said with Mr. Cher as a witness that, oh, Cher, so what? Let's be real. Let's be real, Cher. Would it be so bad if she was 17? I mean, it's not like we're talking about a 13-year-old here. Yeah, that's the response I got from a church member. Hello, like, as far as I can remember, adultery is like a thing you don't do when you especially go to church. Like, I don't know a church where adultery is okay. Unless it's some like weird freaky church. Like, I don't know. But anyway, this isn't okay. A church member, and Robin said she's a member. Why are we laughing it off and just saying that, well, it's not like it's 13? Because then if I was like, well, Robin, what about this 13-year-old? She'd be like, it's not like it's 10. Like, what the fuck, man? She didn't care. Nobody cared. Candus didn't care. Robin didn't care. Nobody cared that he was talking to a 17-year-old. And no, he didn't deny it. He straight up said, oh, he was talking to her about boyfriends. Well, I told her I'm married and that I'll pray that she finds a nice man. Why are you having that kind of conversation with a minor? Why is Candus, his wife, okay with this and acts like it's normal? Hey, Sabrina. Yes. At least he thought so anyways. It could have been somebody undercover, to be honest, to try and bait him. It very well could have been. But either way, he didn't think that. He was freaking talking to her. And Candus was probably right in on it too, not just Don. It's some sick shit. Should we keep listening? This is again from like August, I think, 5 months ago. But there's little things where now I can pick out and I can like tell you guys, well, this is my experience with what is going on.
And the reason why we didn't address this is because, well, we didn't really think it was a thing. We thought for sure it was a setup, but blocker, whatever, haha, nice try, Chris, is what we were thinking.
I was really down thinking, but I couldn't tell him or show it to him that he's a fucking nasty ass man. Hey, Seth, that's what I was really thinking, but I had to act like this was normal. Like I was okay. Oh, really? Oh, 17? Like, oh, like I literally just pretended like, it was just a normal conversation, y'all.
We thought for sure it was a setup, but blocker, whatever, haha, nice try, Chris, is what we were thinking. But for this to come out on his channel last night really solidifies the fact that he sent someone in to try and trick you, right?
Yeah, he's trying everything, and just for him to slip up on his show and to say who I work for, who's my employers, that was a low blow because there's people calling my employers, and my employer might have to let me go because of this, because they're getting harassed now, over all these lies.
I mean,
don't call his place of employment, try and get him fired. That's just wrong. That won't only hurt Donna, that will hurt Candus and the boys too. Like, that hurts the whole family.
Okay.
It needs that income.
Yeah, you guys, I'm telling you, I was aware of the situation, and since I know you're watching,
Oh, no, I don't want that.
Black diamond shoestrings. The string
It's making me listen to an ad. Yeah, messing with his job. I mean, he would have lost his job eventually, right? Without that.
you made this about everything else except for Summer. Now this poor man who is now missing all of his children, Dylan. This is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this in my life, and it's very, very sad. And people are actually like seeing what is going on, and it's not looking good on you, man. It's not looking good. It's wrong.
He did so well, like with Ellie and Hunter and Candus, and even the actual interview itself with Don was good. But I don't know why he decided to turn this into a witch hunt. Like there are plenty of other guys in that area who have alibis just like Don.
So we're all like, Chris McDonough sucks. He's so mean. Eh.
Who would be a far more reasonable suspect to me than this. So I don't know why he's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Don's back here.
And really quick, I want to say, you guys, like, looking at Chris's record, he has ties to other states where Don has lived. I'm just wondering, Chris McDonough, sir, have you come across Don's name before? Because this seems awful personal to you. And
so this was Don's idea. He wanted me to do this live and call Chris McDonough out for following him around to different states, if you will. And it did look plausible. I'll give you that. But it's definitely a stretch, and I knew that. And I mean, I knew that saying that. I knew that it sounds hokey, right? But he was all like, yeah, so you could really say anything, and Don's going to back it. As long as you are not pointing the finger at Don, you could say anything you wanted to him, and he's going to go along with it and have like a way to go with it. Like, oh, well, yeah, and then this and that and blah, blah, blah. Like that's how I already kind of knew, like, my gut feeling from the beginning was kind of right with him, because he's always got the answer. He's always got something. There's always something ready to go. And even if it doesn't even fucking make sense, he's got fucking real quick fucking answer for every fucking thing.
because this seems awful personal to you, and it's not right. So I'm wondering, because I know you've got ties to Utah. Did you come across his name in Utah, Chris? Like, you have a real hard on for Mr. Wells, and everybody can see it. So what's up with that? I'm just going to throw that out there. Don, I'm sorry to ask you this as well, but people said they saw you at the prayer circle but you were in the truck. Only Candus was outside. Some people say Candus goes, you don't go. I mean, I know you're at work all the time. Sometimes you show up to the prayer circle separately because you're coming from work and she's coming from home. Just kind of why
they show up at the prayer circle separately because they're fucking fighting. Somebody's telling them to be there or whatever for show, but they definitely will go separately because there's actually the one time when people say he was in the truck and stuff, they were actually separated at that one. So they showed up separately to make things look good, but they were not real. Like they were doing bad. They were raw. Like, I mean, they were, yeah, it was bad. So
from home, just kind of why do you kind of try to stay away? Like, I already know, but let's hear from you why you're not at all of the prayer circles, or why when you are there, you try to kind of stay out of the way.
Yeah, I went to the prayer circle last night, but I was afraid somebody'd have a hidden camera there again, like they did last time. So I was looking to see if anybody had a hidden camera or anything. But they had live TV there, and I didn't want to be on camera because anytime I say or do anything, people say bad things about me. So I ended up going. You just didn't see me there because the news crew talked to me, but off camera.
Yeah. All right. I just didn't want to be seen on camera, so I didn't go my daughter's prayer vigil. So I just didn't want to be on camera and everything, but I'm going to go to a YouTuber and be on camera instead. And tell why I wasn't seen out there praying for my daughter. Like, I mean, what the freak? Seriously. And then this is the same guy that, by the way, has a fucking note that he pens to a news reporter to say, oh, it's really hard right now, but thank you for your support. Same guy. I'm rewinding this shit. You can't make this shit up. This is just fucking priceless narcissism.
Say bad things about me. So I ended up going. You just had live TV there. I didn't want somebody to have a hidden camera there.
No, I'm not a hidden camera in Donwell's.
Yeah, I went to the prayer circle last night, but I was afraid somebody'd have a hidden camera there again, like they did last time. So I was looking to see if anybody had a hidden camera or anything. But they had live TV there. I didn't want to be on camera because anytime I say or do anything, people say bad things about me. So I ended up going. You just didn't see me there because the news crew talked to me, but off camera.
Uh-huh.
And I told them, about y'all and everything and what's going on and stuff, but it was all off camera. I don't really want to be on camera unless I'm with y'all. But that's why.
Alrighty.
Mr. Cher, alrighty, we are moving on from
you
this.
Can't even be a part of this. People praying for summer, and you have to sit back because people are hounding you so bad. Like, this has just gotten ridiculous.
And that he's on the lookout for people with hidden cameras and stuff that you have to worry about that. It's unbelievable. I'm sorry. It's up there is law enforcement or maybe some private.
There's been a lot of people come at us, to say they was going to do this and do it now. Act like they're our friends.
Is law enforcement or maybe some private detectives or anything like that are undercover at these prayer vigils?
I don't have any idea. I mean, there's been a lot of people come at us, to say they was going to do this and do it now. Act like they're our friends of all kinds, and then they just disappear. Like they're trying to get some kind of information out of us or whatever, which is fine because we have nothing to hide. That's fine. They can come in, pretend to be this or that, question this, and go on their merry way. That's fine. But yeah, it's just we've had everything come at us. I don't know, but yes, this Chris McDonough thing. Is it okay if I elaborate some? This thing that started with my niece Trish, whom I barely know. I think she's the one who started all this stuff. All these rape allegations.
Okay, so we have an interview set up to speak about his daughter. He has, we asked him about the mistress because I needed to know, he wanted to get that out there too. Candus and him were really worked up about it and to want to make it look better. So, Cher to the rescue. And then you hear him constantly wanting to trash Chris McDonough. So again, not about his daughter, only worried about other people and how he looks. It's about Don, how he looks, what people think about him from the freaking beginning, even from the scheduling the thing. Oh, sure, we're going to do a live and we're going to talk about this because I need to combat this and this and this so I can look better. That's narcissism. So it's about Chris McDonough. It's about how he looks with having a mistress. And then right away you see, Cher, can I clarify something? Let me start trashing my sisters now. Again, nothing to do about Summer. He's concerned about almost every interview I do with him about combating what is said about him and how he looks. Nobody sees a problem. Like the Wells supporter people don't see a freaking problem with this. From the jump, it was about him, how he looked. And also, I do agree. So if I was to lose one of my kids, even if it was in my face that they were gone, like passed away or something, I don't think I would speak in past tense for a long time because I don't honestly think that is something I would be able to cope with to say past tense words, because to me I would feel like it's not real, it didn't happen, this isn't true. I honestly, I was thinking about it, I don't think I would say past tense words. I would still say I love her. She is beautiful. This is her favorite thing to do. I wouldn't be like I loved her. Like I wouldn't be as okay that quickly. I wouldn't. I would be in such disbelief. That's what I think. And so yeah, it is alarming that she was right away instantly talking past tense. Right, Taylor. Present tense. It should be still like I just no. It's everything's all wrong. Everything from all of it. And as a mother yourself too, couldn't just sit there. Yes, they weren't looking. Oh, she desperately misses her husband. Oh, I wish I could play this fucking message for you guys, but no, this is just it's all wrong. From the beginning, it's been all wrong. Let me go to another one here. Because I'm gonna find which one I wanted to show. Find it. Right. Yeah. Your brain will not cooperate with that if you know they are gone. Yeah. I'd be like, where the fuck is she? Why isn't she home now? How does a child just vanish like this? Yeah. I mean, it does happen, right? It does, but I want to. Yeah, I would have shut down too. But she's just like, it seems like she's so okay with it. Like, she's in the fucking chats with other creators just last night. Well, we need money for this and that. Okay. But, like, what the freak are we really doing here, Candus? Like, And when Tim Mullins, when you say she's protected, what does that mean? How is she protected? I want to, because that to me is like, I can't make sense of that. She is well protected. What does that mean? She is well protected. Well protected from the truth. Well protected from going to jail too. Well protected from Don now. Like, are you throwing Don under the bus and saying now she's more protected because Don's in jail? Like, what are we saying here, Mr. Sandman? It's called me. I always wonder why at least Candus didn't do her fake breakdown crying. Yeah. No crying. No crying. There's no. You guys, you're right. There's no crying. And somebody brought another case to my attention. Kamari Holland, I want to say, is the case. That mom is some sick shit. And we're going to be going over that on Totally Blunt on Thursday night, with the Candus Wells, Casey Anthony, and this Kamari Holland. I hope I'm saying her name right. I just got aware of the case today, and I've been definitely watching because some of you guys have sent me stuff about her. So I took a peek because I can't remember who it was, even emailed to and messaged and said, this is so much like, this is reminding me of Summer Wells. So happened down the street from you, Len. Yeah, it's so sad. There's some sick bitches out there, and I do not. We heard Don say not too long ago that he had alibis and Candus was going down. Sheila, welcome to the Crazy Train. Choo choo. AF Pennington posted way earlier today, I think, community post. Let me see. Protected by cameras, neighbors keeping watch, police keeping watch. I can't remember if there was more. Oh my god, boo. Really? Oh, she's getting the VIP treatment now, isn't she? Little Miss May. She's so famous now. Got protection. Sandman's taking good care of her. Sonia, welcome to the Crazy Train. Choo choo. My question is, why can't she go get a job like everyone else? Well, maybe she doesn't want one. I mean, like I said, she has a YouTube channel that could be probably enough to pay her bills and help her scrape by. Plus, people are supporters of her and send her things. So I think she'll be okay. And then if she was actually to do live shows and talk about her daughter and how much she misses her daughter and her children and show how she's changing and going to rehab and all of that, and she documented that, wouldn't people watch that? Oh, fuck yeah. They'd definitely be supporting like crazy, I feel like. So would she do all of that for her kids? Because I promise you that one day, actually, no, not one day. Now, they already have. Sorry, my dad's texting me. They already have wondered, like, what the fuck, mom and dad? Like, why wasn't I good enough for you to get your shit together? Like, why couldn't you love me? Why couldn't I be good enough for you to be a normal mom and dad? Those questions have been asked already by them to themselves multiple times. So, Candus, if you actually care about your children, if Summer comes home and your boys that are in the system, your boys would probably love you more and be very forgiving no matter what you have done in your past, much like me with my father. Should you actually show proof that you are changing your life, you need to show them that their lives matter to you. You need to show them that they didn't just go through all of this hurt and bad shit as kids for no reason, to see that their mom's still up there shooting herself up or whatever the fuck is going on up there and doing whatever is happening. They're not going to want to see that. They're not going to want to know, holy shit, so this and this and this happened, but she didn't change. I wasn't good enough for her to want to do better and change. What? They will hate you. They're going to hate you both if you don't try and make a change. Let's say there was an accident and Candus done something. They're afraid to turn it in, whatever. Okay. I think her sons would be more forgiving of her, even if that were the case. Should she want to try and better her life? Because bettering her life would actually better their life. Or it would at least show them that what happened to them, like, it wasn't for nothing at all, that you didn't change. Does that make sense to anyone? Is anyone here from the system? Because I don't really know how to explain it better than that. Like, for me anyways, I wanted so bad to know, well, maybe my mom changed, because she's a human, but maybe she changed now. And so maybe the shit I went through was for something, and she learned and she's better now, right? But no. And so, yeah, that bothers me. And so, yeah, I'll never have a relationship with her ever again in my life, and neither will my kids. So, I mean, I can't say how the boys feel, but I think that even if she was guilty of something, trying to still better herself would be a good, that would be good for the boys. If you care about them at all, Candus, that would be something that you could do. Oh, Don's gonna talk, Ashley Martin. I can't wait. Somebody's gonna talk. I do think that we will have answers within the 180 days. I really, really do. I don't know what Sandman's gonna do to stop that. I really don't know, but I just keep praying. But Candus, when you listen to this later, before you start cussing me out and trashing me, multiple people have tried to get you help. If you truly, truly are that sad mom who misses her kids so much, get on your channel and document yourself doing better. Go to rehab, clean up, do better. Document it on your channel. Make money. Do better. Whether you are guilty or innocent, Candus, for your boys to be able to feel like what they have gone through is for a purpose, you could at least give them that. Or are you truly that fucking evil? You wouldn't even do that. I'm going to end it with that because I'm actually getting pissed. So, love y'all. Good night. Thank you for the super chats. And thank you for being here. I don't want to go there. I'm very upset, and I feel myself getting more and more mad. So, I know she won't. But she has a chance to let these kids have something to feel like they didn't go through this for no reason. So I wish she would do that for them.